Ready, ready, ready.
Hello, ladies. Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I missed you guys.
Woo-hoo.
Hey, listen, everybody out there. We are back.
We're back.
This is a combo with Chris. We believe there is a silver lining. There is love after 50, and we are still out there. I have with me my two lovely friends, Wendy and the lovely Yvonne. Ladies, would you like to say anything?
Hey,
It was a great
everybody. We
holiday.
missed you.
It was a great holiday.
Yes, yes.
Hey,
All
guys,
things
remember-
considered.
Thank you. Hey, everyone out there, remember, please like, share, leave a comment, subscribe. Come on, guys. We need your support. We know you're out there because we see those views and we do appreciate those individuals that are watching. So we're going to talk about love languages today. Since we are still in the game looking for love, or is love looking for us? Love's looking for us. We're waiting for love to find us. That's what I mean. Okay, that's better. So you know what better thing to know about yourself than your love language? And we all have, according to the author of this belief, love languages. There are 5 love languages, and they are, so listen up, because I want everyone out there watching to, there's a quiz you can take. You can Google it. You can Google love languages, love language quiz, and you can take the quiz and it will tell you what your love language is. But first, what I want you to do is look at the love languages and then take the quiz and see if you are on the mark in terms of what the quiz tells you your love language is. So the 5 love languages are acts of service, gift giving, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation. So, hey, ladies, who wants to go first? Who wants to share what their love language? You both took the quiz, right?
I just finished the quiz.
Okay. So, Vonnie, you took it earlier. So, you tell us what is your love language?
I didn't take the quiz. I just read what the love languages were. And
well, you did not follow the assignment, Vonnie.
I cheated. I'm sorry.
But so you should still take the quiz because you might be totally.
I will.
You might be totally different. So what do you think your love language is?
The way I feel about it is the physical touch and the quality time. I feel both those things are important to me. But I will take the quiz to see what they think is important to me. That is important. So in what I learned, when you look at the love languages, you're looking at it from the perspective of the other person, like quality time. What does the other, if the other person likes that? So what are you going to do to ensure that, number one, they get quality time with you, and number two, that you are doing the things that make them feel good while you're giving this quality time? Does that make sense? That's how I understood it when I was reading the types of love languages. Like, for instance, it says acts of service. So from my standpoint, if my love language is acts of service, I'm going to offer help to my partner. I'm going to always take things off of their plate. You know, I'm going to help them. Basically, does that make sense? Because that's how I understood it, and I could be wrong. What do you think, Wendy? What's your I
think that you were supposed to answer the question is like, what would you prefer?
Right.
Okay.
But if you go back, I just looked at this little chart, and the way they broke it down, it was like, let me see if I can find it. I'll tell you, because this is what when I reassessed my thought process, I said, well, maybe I'm looking at it incorrectly. And, you know, if we don't,
what's the quiz called?
It's called
love language quiz.
Love language test quiz.
You can do what I said. I said Google. I had information. Just Google love language quiz. It'll come up.
I did it real. I had about 15 minutes before we started. I did it. It only takes about 15 minutes.
Yeah. So like here we go. So words of affirmation and how to communicate. Encourage, affirm, appreciate, empathize, listen actively. So if that's the other person's love language, that's how you treat them, and vice versa.
And vice versa.
Okay. Actions to take. Here we go. Wait. These are the actions you take. If you say that your love language is words of affirmation, actions to take. send an unexpected note, text, or card, genuinely encourage and affirm. So basically it's reciprocal. If that's your love language, then that's what you expect from that, your partner, and vice versa.
But wouldn't or couldn't their love language be something else?
Yes, it could be, but
Okay.
if this is their love language, then that's how you're going to respond to them.
Okay. Okay.
I have a question.
Sure.
Mine says, what are the 7 love languages?
We doing 5.
Oh, it's
Oh, okay, so you knew it was
Yeah,
7.
the guy that wrote the
Okay.
book, the guy, I don't know where the 7 came from, but there's this guy Chapman that wrote the book, and he started it. He has only 5.
Okay.
So here's another one. And I haven't, Whitney, we'll get to yours in a second, but here we go. Receiving gifts. So if that's your love language, receiving gifts, how you communicate. Thoughtfulness, make your spouse a priority, speak purposefully, and then actions, give thoughtful gifts and gestures. Small things matter in a big way. Express gratitude when receiving a gift.
Even if you don't like it.
Well, yeah, even if you don't like it. Yes, Vonnie.
I guess that's where I messed up.
Because that person recognizes that is your love language, and they are trying to embody it by doing things for you. So if you don't like the gift, you just smile and thank them. That's all. Then if they never see you with it on, they know you didn't like it.
I told them take it back. I told them take it back, get something else. I actually told the person what I liked and why I didn't like that gift that they gave me.
And that, you know, and I think that that's okay, because if you have a good relationship with somebody, you should be able to be honest and open, because why waste time, money, energy, and all that on something that someone really doesn't like? I don't think that it's, being selfish or anything like that. I think that how do you get to know someone if they don't tell you something about them?
Right.
So Wendy, what's your love language?
My love language, and I was having problems because I took the test on computer, and so I'm trying to move you guys out of the way. Love language is 30% acts of service.
Okay. So then you are someone, 30% acts of service. So then you are this, let me go back here. I want to go back. So acts of service, it says this is how your partner should communicate to you. Use action phrases like "I'll help." They want to know you're with them. You want to know that your partner's with you. You want to partner with them all the time. And then actions to take: do chores together, or make them breakfast in bed. Go out of your way to help alleviate their daily workload. So that's what acts of service.
Yeah, yeah,
exactly.
Yeah,
definitely. Love language is
some of the questions, when you take it, Vonnie, you're gonna be like, I had to go back, Chris. I answered something. I'm like, that's 50-50. You know what I mean?
I think you can have 2 love languages. Vonnie said that you said yours was quality time and physical.
That touchy-feely thing.
Okay.
Physical touch, right?
Yes, physical touch and quality time, I think, mean a lot.
Okay.
And mine was physical touch. I forgot let me see what was the percent. But I thought like you, Vonnie, because I know this is gonna sound bad, but I thought I gifts.
You know what? I knew you were gifts, Chris. I knew you were gifts. I didn't have to see your test results.
It's terrible.
Tell the truth, girl. Shame the devil.
But I like the physical touch as well.
What percentage is gifts?
I'm gonna look. Yeah, I didn't. You know what? Let's just see. What did it? Okay. Well, 32% was the physical touch.
Oh.
And then what is? I don't really know how to read this. I'll be honest with you. I can tell that because there's a hand, so I know that that's physical touch. Let's see, quality time. Oh, quality time was 23%. gifts was 0.
Ooh.
0?
Zero.
That's how you answered it.
But you know what? They ask you the same questions different ways over and over.
Yeah, you
know?
skewed it. You skewed it, Chris.
I did. Because it has 0. Yeah, so physical touch is 32%. Acts of
See, I like those little meaningful gifts. You know, the little
I like
things.
little simple stuff. Look, you know what? You could buy me a fun pack of Post-its and I would be happy. Because I use Post-its all the time, even at home. But I'm just saying, but now don't get me wrong, I still like the big gifts as well. I'm not gonna lie now. But I do like little simple, thoughtful things as well.
Yeah. Okay.
So I guess I guess I must have skewed it or like it was like 0%.
I think listening to your partner, all right, and like recently I gave a Christmas gift to a friend, and it was it was 2 gifts, and I gave the 2 gifts because I listened to what they were saying, right? So they were complaining about their legs and standing and blah 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 blah. So I gave them rather than something cutesy, cologne or anything like that, I gave them like a thing you put on your feet and legs, and you massage. It's a massage thing.
Nice.
And I thought it was a thoughtful gift because every time I talked to the person, they were complaining about their legs and their feet, and they were on their feet all the time, and they were tired. Right?
Very thoughtful.
I think that was a very thoughtful gift.
But I don't think they liked it because I had to keep saying, did you use your gift? Did you use your gift? Because you're standing on your feet every day. Have you used your gifts? You're still giving the same complaint. And they were like, oh, well, I had to read. I said, listen, if you don't like the gift, you can wrap it up and send it back. I said, I want to give you something you like, but I listened to you and I gave you 2 gifts according to what I heard you say. Mm-hmm. The other gift was, he said, I cut my cable off, so I watch cable on my phone, right? Not an iPad, a phone. So I bought them that gift where you put the phone on a thing and it magnifies.
Yeah.
20, so like you're looking at a TV.
Awesome.
Right? Well, anyway, I don't think I did good with the gifts on listening to somebody.
They didn't use that either?
Well, once I got to my friend's house and I looked, they did have a TV and they did have some sort of cable or something they had. So the gift really is going to go in the guest room because they don't have a TV in there. So the guests will.
So the guests can use your phone, right?
Right. So, I mean, I wasn't upset with that because they deceived me with the way they were saying. But I just thought, on the first time, instead of buying a sweater, cologne, or this, that, and the other thing that we ladies buy for the guy, when we buy it, we kind of like it, and we would like our partner to have it or something to that effect. This time I said, I'm gonna listen. And that's what I did. I bought the gift according to listening. If you talk to me every single day and you complain about something every single day, that's that act of what was that? There's
service,
one in there.
Acts of service,
right? Mm-hmm. So I'm giving you something to help you.
Yeah, Bonnie, unfortunately, people don't want practical gifts. They don't. They want that cologne. They want that nice sweater. You know what I'm saying? They may be complaining or doing this, that, and the other, telling you things that lead you to believe that they may want something else, but they really don't. They don't want practical gifts. Most people don't, in all honesty.
This is a year. We've had a couple of years where it's all about the practical gifts. You know what I mean? Like I gave T-shirts, I always do now. I'll do the practical, but T-shirts and socks and you know what I mean? Really practical gifts. And some people appreciate it, Chris. Maybe he may use it later, Bonnie.
Some people do appreciate practical gifts, but the average person does not appreciate a practical. They want the fancy, they want the nice, fancy, pretty,
something he wouldn't buy for himself. Maybe it could be, you know him better than we do. So,
but I don't think he would buy that for himself either. In all honesty, right?
Well, I get a reprieve because the birthday's coming up and I saw something he wanted. I asked, you like that? That's nice. You want it? Mm-hmm. You'll get it. So I'll get a reprieve on that. But I mean, I just thought the first time after so many years of listening and buying something that I thought would help you out. But
no, I think you did excellent. I think you was very thoughtful. And what do they say? It's the thought that counts, right?
that's what I thought.
Well, ladies, we know that that's a cliche because it might be the thought that counts to some people, but most people want the damn gift that they want. They don't want a thought.
True that.
And they probably are on some other down this list somewhere, not in the acts of service.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Right, you're right. So
Bringing it back around.
Everyone out there, got a question for you. If you can comment, would you rather have a practical gift from your mate, your partner, or would you rather have that really nice bottle of cologne that you've been eyeing that may cost a couple $100s? Or do you want that practical back rub, little piece of equipment or whatever you may want to call it?
A massager type of thing.
Yeah, massager. I'm saying back rub. I'm sorry, but you know how they have those. Have you guys seen those massages that it's like a
pumping thing.
Right,
like a gun.
Exactly. It's
right.
How would you describe that? But it gives you that pumping motion on your arm.
That's that's what football players, that came from like football players.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. I mean, I've had it done on my muscles and boy, it does feel, if someone bought me that,
I got that. I got that.
I don't want to do it for myself. I got that from the same
person I just bought the practical gift from. I got that massage thing.
Yeah, massager. That's what it is.
I got a massager, and you know what? Until today, and that was like eons ago. Until today, I use that thing because it is great. Now you got that stiff neck or that body ache or something. I'm like, okay.
Yes, Karen, swear by
so
it. I
really enjoyed it. And I'll tell you, I enjoyed it because when they try to give me a gift they think I like, they always fail on that. So I think practical was better for me. In my case, this person, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some practical gifts are nice, but the average person really wants that
cutesy gift.
Cutesy flimsy.
I remember so many years ago, Chris, growing up, my mother's friends would buy us, and they were not the cute little lacy pansies. They were them big granny drawers. You know those?
They had little ruffles on the back. They said you were young ladies that you needed some practical underwear. Okay, you didn't need no.
It was all about practicality, right?
You did not. You definitely did not need a pair of thongs. Okay.
All right, I know we went off the beaten path, so we can
go
back.
We did.
The bloomer served you well.
Bloomers. And that's why I'm single, guys. I'm kidding.
You still wearing bloomers?
No. Let's get back on topic now.
Yeah, right. I know.
We're being silly today, guys.
We did veer off.
We just got back together. That's why. We just got back together.
Hey, guys, it's a new year. Girls just got to have fun. Girls just want to have fun.
That's right.
Sometimes I'm okay with that. So mine is physical touch. I skewed it because I think it's gifts more so, but maybe it's just a combination. Bonnie, you said yours was quality time and physical touch. And Wendy, you said yours was acts of service.
Acts of service was 30%. I had something in each category, percentage, but overwhelmingly acts of service.
So you want somebody just to do stuff for you.
Thank you. And you want gifts. Bonnie, what you want? I forgot. Oh, touch.
I want the touch and I want the time.
Time is important. Time is very important. I think that was high on my list.
And you know what else I do like? I do like getting little Post-it notes that say good morning. You know, there's there's nothing like getting in your car in the morning and there's a note that says, hey, babe, have a good day. I mean, stuff
I
like
can't
that.
wait to see you later. There's something
Yes.
special planned or something.
Little things like that. And you know what? I think that in all honesty, even though we have certain ones where the percentage weighs a little bit more, I think we all have components of all of them that, you know, embody the way that we feel. Just one is a little stronger than the others, I think, for the most part.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that's pretty cool. So now, ladies, so when we are in our loving relationships with our partners, we are going to, okay, so let me ask you this. Short of asking your partner what is their love language, how do you think you could find out? Short of asking them.
Just from observation, maybe?
Yeah, that's what I would think, you know, seeing how they react on, you know, how they are with you, you know, are they touchy-feely? Are they communicative? Are they, you know, let's go out to the movies or whatever. I mean, if you get somebody that doesn't want to do the things, even if they come short on your list, but they are large on my list, right? That's what I want my partner to do for me. And if that person doesn't, and then I don't know if they're a good partner, because then that means you.
Well, it's not what you want them to do for you. It's you're trying to find out what their love language is. That, you know what I'm saying, so that you can respond in kind to the things that they need. So one of the ways that you can do things like you can leave Post-it notes, you know, little notes on the mirror, because you know they get up first in the morning. You can leave a little note with a smiley face that says, good morning, love. You know what I'm saying? And if that person reacts so, you know, positively to that, you know, that's one thing that you can keep in mind. And you start doing other little things, you know, offering to take something off of their plate, pick up the clothes from the cleaners, little things, and see how they respond to that. But then you can also just ask them to take the quiz.
Well, I think it's more authentic, though, really, to see you try the little gifts. You know, I mean, that doesn't cost a whole lot. So just you know, and see if they act like your friend did, Bonnie, with the gifts, then you know that ain't
that's still in the box.
You know, then you know that's not, I mean, they don't care anything about that, right? So that's not their love language, the little gifts, right? But I think you can try some of all of these little things out and you pretty much can put it together.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it would be fun trying to figure it out. And then once you think you figured it out, you can ask them. And then if they don't know, you can ask them to take the quiz, you know?
A good way to have a conversation with someone, especially if you're just going out with them, and let's say maybe you dated for 2 months, and
you're getting to know each other,
right? You're at that getting to know each other stage, and it may have gone on for 2 months, and you still really haven't figured out their love language. You know, yes, we do know what we want, but you haven't figured out their love language. Yeah, and that would be kind of cute. Hey, want to take this quiz?
Yeah, you can exactly. You could be at dinner. You know, you just stick your iPad in your purse. You know, and actually, both of you take the quiz, even though you may know what yours is already.
Oh, I'm definitely taking the quiz
at the same time. You know, and then look at, you know, how you communicate it and the actions that you take. So, I mean, that's, to me, is a perfect way to develop a strong relationship with someone, especially if you both really care for each other. You really are interested in, you know, taking it to the next level. I think that makes a big difference. Hey, okay, so look at that, ladies. We've got
and some of the language might intersect where you both like the same, you know.
Oh God, that makes it even easier, and it's even nicer, you know.
Yeah, but it's always better to know, though, right? It's always better to know.
Absolutely. So, and you know what, guys? I'll be honest with you. I did not become familiar with the love languages early on in life. I've learned this later in life. You know, maybe the last 10 years. I never heard of, you know, as I was growing up and maturing, the 5 love languages. So I'm kind of glad that I learned about it later in life, because I don't know. I think I would have I don't know if I would have embodied any of it. You know what I mean? I don't think I would have. What about you guys?
I just found out about it maybe a year ago, so
Okay.
this is new
I
to
just
me.
found out about it when you said it. I never knew anything like that existed. So
So we're all about in the same boat then, really.
Yeah.
But they are really interesting. I mean, people come up with so many things, and you're like, okay, how did you think of that, or what made you think of that? But then when you start to really look at it and read it, it did make sense, and you say, oh, I am like that. I do like those
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think that's pretty
I
cool.
like the idea of you and your other person taking a test, maybe not even at dinner, maybe you're just in the house together, you're
Oh,
watching
yeah.
TV, and like, hey, I got an idea, let's play a game. Let's just see what page you're on and what page I'm on. You get your iPad out, I get my iPad out, let's do this. Because all of us are at a mature age where they probably didn't know it just like we didn't know it.
Yeah.
And they might be interested in learning what their love language comes to, or what they feel they like.
I bet there's a game, an actual game too, Bonnie, out there with what do you think, Chris?
There probably is.
Probably is a
And
game.
that would be a fun game. So first, I still think you should both read the love languages, and then you tell them what you think theirs is based on what you know of them already, and they tell you what they think you are based on what they know of you already, and then you take the quiz and tell them. And you have to both tell yourselves, don't do like I did, don't spew it, because
you don't want any gifts, right?
I know, right? I want all the gifts. Give them to me.
Everything.
I mean, really. And I hadn't really looked at the percentages, Wendy, until you asked me. So I didn't recognize that gifts was 0. Listen.
When you were taking it, did you ever go back and change like your last? Because I did that a couple of times.
No, I didn't. I just kept going through.
I kept going? Yeah, I went back like, yeah, they gotta go over here.
And I tried to answer it in the same way and maybe that's what I did, because I know that they asked the same question 3-4 different ways, because they asked it 3 or 4 different times. So I may have missed it and answered it the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, but I want my gifts. I want my gifts.
Give me my gifts.
Well, ladies, this has been fun. This has been a lot of fun. Welcome back. It's a new year. And hey, everyone out there, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave us a comment. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you think. Hey, and let us know what your love language is and how you feel about that. If you really think it embodies who you truly are, we would really, really, really be interested. And also, don't forget, if there's anything that you want us to talk about, let us know. Let us know. We are really excited about 2022. It's going to be an awesome year. We are back. We are having fun. I know we got kind of silly tonight, but you know what? Girls just want to have fun. So
that's right. That's right.
So we will see you all next week, ladies. Don't go away yet. But everybody, good night. Ladies, you had a good night.
Good night.
All right, guys.